Today, I want to share an idea that has changed the way that I feel and think about my goals. Whether they're personal goals that have a deep and lasting impact on my life, or work-related tasks, projects, or programs. I want to introduce you to one of my favorite phrases, holding it lightly, where the it is the goal that I'm working towards, or the task or project that I'm working on. I find the concept of holding it lightly is best described visually. So let's see if this works for you too. Let's start with the opposite of holding it lightly, holding it tightly. When I hold a goal or task tightly, I am literally gripping onto it. I'm holding it tightly against my chest, so no one else can see what I'm working on, and it's hard for them to offer any meaningful help. The tightness of my grasp means the goal or project can't move. It has no space to develop. By holding it tightly, I don't let it evolve. It has no flexibility, no space to grow. Holding it tightly means success only comes in the form of achieving a fixed outcome in a fixed way and on my own. And failing means letting go of it completely. I have held goals and projects way too tightly in the past, and it seems that it's been my life's work to evolve into holding things lightly. Holding goals and projects lightly doesn't mean that I'm dodging responsibility. It doesn't mean that I won't strive with determination. It doesn't mean that I'm always striving for progress. But it does mean that I hold the journey and the outcome differently. The switch from holding something tightly to holding it lightly can be transformational. When I hold a goal or a project lightly, I am cradling it in front of me instead of gripping it to my chest. As a result, people can see what I'm working on as I offer more insight into my goal. So I'm cradling it. It has room to breathe. It can evolve. It can flex. It means that the outcome that I'm striving towards might change with the context of the journey, but it's a natural evolution that I'm not fighting or resisting. Probably the most important thing to me is that by loosening my grip and cradling the goal rather than gripping it, is that my anxiety over my own performance eases. And this makes the journey much more enjoyable and the possibility of risk-taking more attractive, because I'm more relaxed and I can see success in a number of different ways, including just learning from the process. Again, this doesn't mean I put in less effort or that I feel less passionately about the goal, but it does make the journey easier. So because the journey is easier, I'm much more likely to go further with this goal that I'm holding lightly rather than holding something tightly. I hope that I've given you some food for thought about how you hold your goals. Would you benefit from loosening your grip and opening your hands? Holding things lightly has meant that I've achieved more meaningful outcomes. I've enjoyed more support from others, and I've learned so much more about myself along the way. So next time, if you feel anxiety rising about your performance or your attainment towards a goal, ask yourself, am I holding this too tightly? What would happen if I loosened my grip? This has been transformational for me, and I find myself saying, hold it lightly, several times during a working week. It's transformed the way I feel about my work and actually improved my performance. I hope that this helped you too.